Back to the TD Podcast. We are your hosts, Tony and Dak, and in today's episode, we are diving into our Waiver Wire Wednesday, hitting you with all of your fantasy football needs, especially for this week. Coming at you first, we have our biggest wins from this last week in terms of players, our studs and duds, and how did our teams do. For me, not good. Not good at all. I think I lost two of the leagues that mattered. And I haven't checked my ESPN league, but I would bet you I lost there too.
Yeah, kind of the same. I lost the most important league for me, and I'm probably not going to make the playoffs. But I have the most points scored against, by far. And I have the third most points scored in the league. So if that tells you just how unlucky my season has gone, in our Dynasty League, it's just been not great. Yahoo, I won there, and then ESPN, I have kind of stopped caring about those leagues.
Yeah, so I went 1 for 1 in ESPN, and just to let you know how unlucky I am with one of these ESPN leagues, I lost, and I had Jahmyr Gibbs starting. And I still lost by 14 points.
I almost lost when CMC dropped 50, or Jonathan Taylor dropped 50. So
yeah, and then what did I do? I think I went 1-2 for sleeper and lost the two leagues that mattered and won the one that didn't. So that just goes to show you how this is going for us. However, we are going to get to the good stuff now. Not how we suck, but the players that do well. And this week's player that did well, really freaking well, is Jahmyr Gibbs. Went for 55 points last week. And I had a fun time looking at my phone and saying, oh, Jahmyr Gibbs did this. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs, big play. It was very fun. I lost, but... Oh, wait. No, he helped me win one of my leagues. Because I have him and James Cook in one league.
15 carries for 219 yards. 14.6 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. He had 11 receptions. 11 for 45 yards and a touchdown.
Eat your heart out, CMC.
11 receptions.
Yep.
That is insane.
Yeah. Then we got our matchups. Did you look back to your matchup of the week from last week?
No, I did not.
Okay. I had the player down. I forgot how much he scored. So I said Harold Fannin was going to have himself a nice little game. For a tight end, he scored 8 points, had 4 catches for 40 yards. I'd say that's a decent game. 8 points, not going to lose you the game, not going to win you the game. Definitely lower than I expected, but maybe that's just something to keep an eye out on with the Browns and Shadur Sanders now starting. So keep that in mind if you have the Browns. Maybe they don't throw. Maybe he, in particular, doesn't like throwing to his tight ends as much.
I had JSN matchup I liked, and he went for 37. So
yeah, that's cheating though. It's JSN.
Yeah,
I'm going to choose the best receiver in the league in my matchup of the way I like.
Have fun finding a matchup you don't like against him.
And my matchup I didn't like was DJ Moore. And I don't necessarily know how he did this week. Or last week, sorry. Well, nope, he did well. He went for 23, so sorry.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns. Mine was Tyrod Taylor. Let me see how I did real quick, just to see if I'm better than you. I am. He had 12 points, so don't start Tyrod Taylor just because he's starting on the football team. 12 points, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Should not be the starter, once again. I'm not even a Justin Fields fanboy. I'm just play the young guy. What's the point of not? It's stupid. Anyways, back to this week's episode. Our studs and duds. I can finally give some shout out to Jalen Hurts as a stud. He's been my dud the last 2 weeks, dropping 11 and 12 points. Since I traded for him. This week, he finally came through. I still lost, but he dropped 28 points, 289 yards passing, 1 touchdown passing, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And that was very nice to see, especially against the guy that I traded from. You know, Yeah, they still lost.
Jameis Winston had 32 points, 366 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and even caught a touchdown pass, which is probably the play of the year.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that, pause this video and go watch what he did, because it was beautiful. Jameis Winston might be the most fun quarterback in all the entire league. He's just fun start to finish. Like his pregame interview, my coworker was telling me about it yesterday. He said, we're playing outside. Looked up, they were inside. He said, we're inside, but we're outside because the dome was open. He's just a fun guy to be around. I would, if I had to choose a player to hang out with, it'd be Jameis Winston in particular, not Jameson Williams. Now our duds of the week, big duds for you, smaller dud for me. Daniel Carlson. I had him as one of my matchups I liked, or my waiver wire pickup, because I expected Daniel Carlson to have a decent little game because the Raiders were playing the Browns. The Raiders raided it up real quick. Daniel Carlson had 4 points. He missed a field goal, but it was off of a bad snap. So I don't think that should count. Probably impartial because I'm a Raiders fan. But yeah, the Raiders special teams has been abysmal if your name isn't AJ Cole. So I would stay away from Daniel Carlson the rest of this year. Poor guy.
My dud is Lamar Jackson. He had 7 points, 13 for 23, 153 yards, 7 rushes for 11 yards. Had no total touchdowns on the day.
And a win is crazy.
Yeah, just didn't have to do much. Kind of that Jalen Hurts stats right there.
Yeah, except Jalen Hurts has a good game and they lose.
So my waiver wire pickup this week, though, is Kareem Hunt. He's owned in about 60% of leagues, I believe. No idea what's going on with Isaiah Pacheco. But Kareem Hunt had 33 touches last week. So even if Pacheco's back, it's a lot of touches for a guy that could still probably get 10 to 12 touches next week if Pacheco's still back. And they love to run Kareem inside the 10-yard line. So go pick up Kareem Hunt and maybe start him in your flex.
Yeah, my waiver wire pickup is my favorite thing to do here. If you've been watching these waiver wires, you know what's coming. We've got another tight end to be bringing to your squad with whoever's on the bye weeks. You're short. You got your other tight ends on IR. He's hurt. Whatever. Go get Gunnar Helm, number 2 tight end out of Tennessee, or in Tennessee, I guess. Not out of, because I don't know what college he went to. Quite frankly, I don't care. But he's a rookie. And in the last 2 weeks, he has scored 18 points total, which isn't groundbreaking. But you know what? You're going to want 11 or 7 points from your tight end, especially off of the waiver wire. That's solid. But if you're new here, we don't look at points. We don't care about points in particular. We care about targets. Where are his targets? What's his target share? What's he getting?
Touches.
Touches.
Get the ball.
If he's touching the ball, he's got chances at points. Trayvon Merrick was touching 2 balls yesterday. Anyways, that's a clip right there. Anyways, that was a good one. That was a good one right there. Gunnar Helm has 12 targets in the last 2 weeks, which is pretty freaking dang good for a backup tight end. And 10 catches and 70-plus yards on those catches. So he's definitely a guy that if I were you and you're lacking a tight end, I'd go pick up. I am never lacking in tight end because I always stay strapped with tight ends. As you can tell, I'm a tight end aficionado because I don't know how often that's gone wrong for you, but hasn't been often, I'll tell you that much. I'm like a tight end whisperer. I don't know if that exists, but I'm your guy.
Yeah, let's get to matchups we like. Quinshon Junkins against the Niners. I think he's gonna have a
butchered his name, but it's fine.
And the Niners' defensive line just is not great, and if a team can get
get past
the run game going,
if
they can get the run game going and help Shadur out a little bit, I think this is going to be a closer game than what most people think. And if I can remember right, a few years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, the Niners, the year that they went to the Super Bowl, actually lost to the Browns on a game-winning missed field goal by Jake Moody. So probably going to repeat itself.
Yeah, and they will both be victims to Shadur Sanders and whatever this is. Anyways, Vlad McConkey.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, Vlad McConkey is my matchup of the week because he's playing the Raiders. Matter of fact, just throw in any skill player. Actually, no, not any skill player. Don't throw in a running back. The Raiders' run defense is actually good, as long as they don't get past it's pretty darn good. The Raiders
We're
are
going
just
to come
bad
back
at
to this
tackling.
video next week. And Kamani Vidal. Actually, Amarion Hampton's back. So have fun.
Is he?
Yes,
Oh.
Amarion Hampton's back.
Well, maybe throw that out the window. We'll see. But yeah, get Lad McConkey. Part of it is me hoping because I need a big game from Lad. The other part of me is being real. The Raiders secondary has not been very great. Darian Porter is starting to get into his own. He hasn't been getting very many snaps, which is just malpractice from the Raiders coaching staff, which is, per usual, I guess. Isaiah Polamau still can't cover. Darnay Holmes got toasted last week by somebody, and Shadur, I think, overthrew it. No,
Holmes,
actually,
man.
it was a
He
touchdown.
Stud coming out of high school. 5-star, went to UCLA.
High school. That was 15 years ago. Not really.
It's actually...
He's actually a lot younger than I
Six.
thought, but
Yeah, he was drafted by the Giants, I believe.
actually, hold on. I've been dunking on the Raiders secondary a lot. Eric Stokes has been pretty solid. So, he's been pretty solid, but he's about the only one because Darnay Holmes sucks. Isaiah Polamau stinks. Jeremy Chin had a nice little peanut punch last week, but he's more of a box safety, so I don't include him. But we're bad at tackling, so Lad McConkey runs across the middle, and the Raiders linebackers also are really bad in coverage. So I would like to think that Lad McConkey has a nice little game, as long as Quentin Johnston doesn't get all the targets again. Can't stand him.
Don't forget about Keenan Allen. I think
him
what people
too.
are going to forget about is Travion Henderson. I don't think he's going to have a good game this week. I think Ramondre Stevenson's back is going to take a few carries away from him a little bit. And I think they're not going to give so many carries to Travion Henderson to kind of workload him a little bit. And I don't think that he's going to have as many touches and as many chances to score the rock, especially with Ramondre coming in on the big packages in the red zone.
Yeah, my matchup I don't like, is J.J. McCarthy because he's just not good right now.
Number 9.
And he's playing the Packers. Packers?
No.
No. Who are they playing? They're playing somebody over there.
They're playing the Seahawks.
Seahawks. That's why. Yeah, because the Seahawks defensive line is gnarly, and their secondary gnarly. Their linebackers gnarly. Their defense is just really freaking good, and J.J. McCarthy has not been good. He's been overthrowing,
Throwing
underthrowing,
2 picks.
ducks, picks, all that fun stuff.
We should put a parlay together of 4 quarterbacks who think are going to throw a pick this weekend.
Geno Smith, J.J. McCarthy,
Tyrod or Justin,
Tyrod Taylor.
and Tua. There's our 4 right there.
There you go. There's
Boom.
another bet
Free
for
money.
you guys. Yeah, that one's probably free. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go throw that in Dabble real quick. Hold on. Here's the thing. Some of these betting places or betting apps don't even have Geno interception line anymore because it's a given.
It's just gonna happen.
It's just
a given.
I don't think he threw a pick last week, but man, so little not sponsored, but little fun fact for you. So I use Dabble now because I ran out of money on DraftKings because I'm bad at betting. But you just
and
go
we get free $25.
all NFL. Yeah, you can't see it, but it's fine. All NFL, you just swipe over to the right here until you get to interceptions. You got Jordan Love, Joe Burrow, C.J. Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Tua, more, Sam Darnold, and Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart's back. There you go. I could see Sam Darnold throwing a pick. He threw 4 last week. No, was that 2 weeks ago? He threw 4 2 weeks ago.
Brock Purdy threw 3.
Yeah, he's not one of the options. I might have to wait until later in the week for that. No, I just think they don't think he's going to throw a pick. Never mind. That's lame. I can't do it. Anyways, back to what we're actually talking about. Matchups we don't like. J.J. McCarthy. He's bad at football right now. Do I think it'll stay that way? No. But it's basically his rookie year. And we don't. This isn't the NBA, so he doesn't get a Rookie of the Year like Ben Simmons. Stupid. But, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quick, easy, to the point. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know who you're going to get in this waiver wire. Let us know what's your favorite Thanksgiving. Okay, ham or turkey? That's the question. That's the question here.
All day.
Hope you guys
Ham all
enjoy.
day.
Yeah, because dry turkey ruins the meal. Ham is just if you mess up ham, I don't want to be a part of that family. Keep it a buck. Anyways,
This
hope you
man
guys,
is married, guys.
hope you guys.
If his mother-in-law messes up the turkey,
I don't
or
think
the
they even make
ham,
turkey. I don't really
I
know.
am sorry.
Yeah, but
I am sorry.
anyways, hope you guys enjoy your holidays. Hope you guys get well-deserved breaks from work and school. If you don't get breaks from work, I'm sorry. We will be resting for you. Go watch some football to make you feel better. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow with our bets episode, Tailing with TD. Hopefully we'll win you guys some money. It's coming out earlier tomorrow, so you can get it before the games for Thursday. We got three
Watch
total
it while you're
bets.
cooking.
Three total
Watch it while you're
bets
cooking.
for you. 2 Thanksgiving and then 1 normal, and then today's as well. So go ahead and win a whole bunch of money for us this week. And tell us how thankful you are in our Instagram page down below. And we'll get to the final outro of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.